everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brianna and this is Cory, my BF.
When you said BF, it means boyfriend, not best friend, for the people who think I'm a loser.
You're not a loser. And today we are going to be rating our Disney top 5s of all different things, which we'll get into in this video. Thanks so much for being here. If you're new, please make sure that you like this video and subscribe down below. Your support means absolutely everything to us. We are going to announce our next trip to Disney.
Woo!
And we are going during
Christmas! Yeah!
We are going back to Disney December 11th through the 16th, so if you're excited to see a lot of holiday content as well in the parks, definitely make sure that you're subscribed. 6 months out from our trip, and we absolutely cannot wait.
Cannot wait. We are Christmas people.
We are Christmas
and
junkies.
Just adding Disney on top of it as well is going to be incredible. We can't wait to share it all.
I've heard that the holidays there are just something out of a true fairy tale, just like everything is at Disney, so we are absolutely psyched and jazzed. Yes, we are going to Disney for Christmas for the holidays. We are so excited. We have our resort mugs that we got on our last trip.
Hey!
So we're going to be talking about favorite parks. We're going to be doing our favorite restaurants. Don't cheat. Are you cheating?
No.
You were too cheating. Our favorite parks, favorite restaurants, our favorite quick service and snacks, rides, favorite photo spots, and our favorite randoms. Which, that's actually the category I'm most looking forward to.
Hey, save the best for last.
Do you have a favorite category?
Honestly, I'm ready for all of them because I have some good answers in this. That's random.
Okay.
So I'm ready to just get this started.
So we are going to start with our
favorite parks. Yeah.
Favorite parks in order of 1 to 5.
1 to 4.
1 to 4, excuse me.
3, 2, 1.
Magic Kingdom. Oh! Okay. I contemplated making that my first. Alright, why Hollywood Studios?
For me, I don't know if it's the whole 1930s Hollywood vibe. The rides are my favorite. Toy Story Land, obviously Toy Story is my favorite Disney movie. So I just truly think, all in all, phenomenal location for me. My
favorite park is by far Magic Kingdom. It's all the nostalgia, it's all of the, you know, childhood memories coming forward, and there's really just so much goodness in that park. That to me is the park that makes you feel like your inner child can come out, whereas all the other parks do that, but it's not the same feeling.
I understand.
So that's why I would say that Magic Kingdom is my first favorite. Okay, second favorite. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Hollywood Studios. Okay, so we flip-flopped. I am just going to echo what you said about Hollywood Studios. There is nothing better than Toy Story Land. I mean, Toy Story Land is just absolutely incredible.
Honestly, and you have literally everything that you said. Insert clip of her just repeating everything that she said, dubbed my voice into my explanation. Thank you. Main Street USA just hits home all the time. I don't know why.
Third favorite park.
3, 2, 1.
Animal Kingdom. Wow! I am absolutely shocked that you said that Epcot was your third. Wow.
Epcot, it's probably like the world traveler in me that like I love. You do the world tour, lovely. I thought every food was phenomenal. More of kind of like your low-key park day. It's not as like chaotic sprinting, if you will.
I would agree.
So I do like that aspect of it. Animal Kingdom for you?
Animal Kingdom because Pandora was otherworldly.
Right.
Like literally and figuratively.
Right.
It was just so crazy. And the other thing is I absolutely loved Flight of Passage. The food in Animal Kingdom that we ate I think was really good. So you said Animal Kingdom was your number 4. Why did you write that one last?
Expedition Everest and Flight of Passage were absolutely incredible.
I love Expedition Everest.
But like other than that, yes, the safari was cool. The only 2 big things that like would make me go back is Flight of Passage and Expedition Everest.
Epcot comes in at number 4 for me because I am more of a ride person, so I think that's why it came in last. The world traveler in me loves going from country to country to country. However, I think that because it was almost 90 degrees that day.
You can't blame the park for
No, but because it was 90 degrees and I had no interest in wanting to eat and drink through the whole day. I mean, it was really, really hot.
And I agree.
Now we are going to get into
sit down restaurants. 3, 2, 1.
Teppanado. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That was the best meal that we had the entire trip. I mean, if you go to Disney and you go to Epcot and you don't go to Teppanado, you have completely missed out. The food there was absolutely incredible.
Insane.
Insane.
Oh my God.
Hibachi, great, right in front of you. There was not one thing I didn't like. The yum
For
yum
you
sauce.
beer people,
oh my God.
the grapefruit or lemon shandy. Oh my God. 3, 2, 1. Boathouse.
Ah, we're on a roll. Boathouse was in Disney Springs. I ended up getting a lobster roll and fries, and Cory got the mahi tacos and the fries.
Really good.
And we had lobster bisque to start. I had a blueberry lemonade cocktail.
My beer was great.
Your beer was great. The entire atmosphere of sitting on the water, having seafood in Disney, that restaurant was good. I will say my caveat to that restaurant though is if you're not looking for something a little bit more expensive, that's probably not the place for you. Okay.
But if that's not what you're into, then don't do it.
Yeah.
We just happen to like that.
Yeah, we do. We really like seafood, and so I was willing to spend money on one seafood dinner because you're definitely probably not eating seafood in the parks. No. I mean, I would have probably gone near it with a 10-foot pole.
Except
you're at Columbia Harbor House.
Thank you. I was about to mention that. I was like, they have some good fried fish there.
Yes, Columbia Harbor House, but it was closed during COVID, so we didn't get to go. My third restaurant was Yak and Yeti.
Oh, mine was Be Our Guest.
Oh, why did you put Be Our Guest third?
See, common people are like, you're there for the ambiance, the fact that you're in the castle, which, don't get me wrong, phenomenal. But I actually thought the food was pretty good. I had the lamb. Desserts were phenomenal. Is it a need to do when I go there next? No. But I highly recommend doing it if you have the chance to do it and make a reservation or go.
Yeah, absolutely. I put Yak and Yeti third. Yak and Yeti's honey chicken was beer battered and fluffy, and it was just absolutely delicious. The rice was good. I put Jungle Skipper Canteen at 4th.
I put that for 4 as well.
Okay, yeah. I put Jungle Skipper there. It is really good. I got the taste like chicken, and the chicken literally could have been cut with a spoon.
Yeah,
it was
really good.
One of, if not the best piece of fried chicken I've had in my entire life.
I also really enjoyed their veggies with a little pepper stuff in it. I'm a spicy guy, so I liked it. I can see how she wouldn't.
If you are in Magic Kingdom, I would definitely recommend Jungle Skipper to Canteen over any other restaurant in the park. That's surprising that you put Be Our Guest as third because I put it last.
Oh, I put Yak and Yeti last.
I put Be Our Guest at the end. We have been to so many other restaurants. These were just the restaurants that we did on our last trip, so we're rating them in best to least best. But Be Our Guest was a delicious dinner. I would never not go there again, but I put it last because I had the filet. My steak was absolutely delicious. I had the lobster bisque. The desserts were phenomenal. However, I think the reason it's last is as great as the ambiance was, the meal to me was not as good as the preceding meals.
Me, it may have just particularly what I ordered at Yak and Yeti. Was it good? Yes. It just didn't provide that wow factor.
Now we are on to...
I didn't realize you were going to make me do that.
Now we are on to quick service and snacks all combined into one. We combined quick service and snacks into one category because we actually didn't eat lunch every day because we ended up doing our own groceries. The other reason why we did is normally we would choose to do the Disney dining plan, but it was not available during COVID. My favorite thing in quick service and snacks to start was the cheeseburger spring rolls at Magic Kingdom.
Same.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
oh, they were good.
Cheeseburger spring rolls in Magic Kingdom. They are at a cart right outside of Adventureland. It tastes like a Big Mac, and the dipping sauce that they give you is like a Thousand Island Big Mac dressing. Chef's kiss. Like, chef's kiss. It was to die for. If I could only get one snack for the rest of my time ever going back to Disney, it would be spring rolls out in Magic Kingdom.
My second pair. Potato pancakes from Germany.
Oh.
I didn't get them personally, but I stole a few bites from hers when she got them, and I wish I got them because they were good.
So my second favorite for quick service and snacks was our lunch at Satuli Canteen. I absolutely love Satuli Canteen. So Satuli Canteen is a like rice or noodle bowl or salad, and it's definitely, we are right there.
I'm dying.
You okay?
Ignore me, I'm dying.
I ended up getting the fired chicken bowl with like quinoa and veggies and a spring mix, and the chicken was delicious, and I had this like charred green onion salad dressing on the top of it, and
I ended up stealing your salad because I actually really
it was
did
just
enjoy that.
so good. Number 3.
Ooh, the ice cream in France. I have a sweet tooth and I love ice cream, and I had this raspberry sorbet that they made. Oh, refreshing, and after a hot day in Epcot that we previously just explained, so needed. But I have a sweet tooth, so I will always draw towards a sweeter snack.
Towards
so
ice
I love
cream?
it, yeah.
So my third was in Magic Kingdom, the buffalo chicken loaded tots at Friar's Nook. As much as I like buffalo chicken, I don't love overpowering buffalo chicken. And it came with like big chunks of celery, which is like a crisp, refreshing bite. There's not one negative thing.
Yeah.
Your number 4.
Continuing on the sweet tooth train, Peter Pan's float.
Peter Pan's float was good. Why did
It
you
was
put that up?
good. So on the refreshing aspect, Dole Whip lime,
It's lime Dole
in
Whip.
it with Sprite, and then they top it off with a little feather of white
was white
chocolate,
chocolate.
and it was red, so it looked like Peter Pan's hat.
It was
so
really
just
cute.
from an overall presentation standpoint, great
10 out of
job.
10. My 4th was the ice cream that we had in France at Epcot. So shout out to my best friend Casey Harkin. Cheers to you, because she's the one that told us that that is homemade ice cream and it's better than like the gelato in Italy and so many of the other places that you can get sweets. I ended up getting the cookies and cream, and in a big fat homemade waffle cone.
Fat.
Like
Ooh,
PH fat
yes.
was like absolutely delicious. You could
Massive.
smell the waffle cones coming out of the France Pavilion. It was just to die for. It was so good. So if you are in Epcot, you cannot miss getting ice cream from there.
My number 5 with buffalo tops.
They were.
They were so good.
They were so good.
Great snack, great pick-me-up.
My number 5 is something that you didn't even have on your list, which is so funny.
I'm probably going to be annoyed that I didn't.
My number 5 was the Mickey Rice Krispie treat that was dipped in chocolate from
So
Animal Kingdom.
good.
Let me tell you, Disney, where do you
What do
get
you
off
do?
making the Rice Krispies that
What
good?
do you do?
The Rice Krispie that we had in Animal Kingdom was dipped in chocolate and then dipped in chocolate chips, which
With
was
the little,
so
like, chocolate
good. Like things on
it.
top. I love a Mickey Rice Krispie.
Yeah.
And as cliche as they probably are, they are incredible. I think that if you're going to Disney and you don't get a Mickey Rice Krispie or something that is shaped like, a mouse, then you really didn't go to Disney. Because what would be the point of going to Disney and not getting something that is shaped like a mouse? The next one is our top 5
rides.
We are doing our top 5 rides. However, we did not put Rise of the Resistance in the top 5, and here's why. It is truly in its own category. It's gonna be everybody's favorite ride in the whole world. One of the newest rides that Disney put out, and it's like a 10-minute experience. What is your favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World?
Flight of Passage.
Whoa! Really?
Oh my god, wild. Wild.
Oh my
All
god.
the senses were just on overload for this ride. From the wait, just like the build up, and then the scientist explains to you about this rite of passage to become an avatar.
Yeah.
And then just when you latch into the ride, and the fact you're just in like this, what looks like a bunker of some sort, some box container situation, it's like, boom, you're flying. And it's just like, wow.
Okay, on to the next, because that was some type of description I've never heard before.
Wow.
My favorite ride in all of Walt Disney World is Slinky Dog Dash.
Wow. I didn't think that was going to be yours.
The thing that I love about Slinky Dog is that you do kind of go through a lot of Toy Story Land while you're riding.
You do.
So that is one of my
cool.
favorite parts. That's your number 2.
That's the next one I have.
Okay, would you say
it's
the same
also
reasons?
a lot more intense than what you
would
thinking.
expect.
This
I mean,
ride
it's a roller
goes.
coaster.
This ride goes.
Yeah.
It's actually very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
I loved it. Very good.
It's speedy. My second is Flight of Passage.
There we go.
That ride, I won't give you as big of a description as Cory, but the queue for that ride is the most in-depth queue we walk through. You feel like you're in the scientist lab of Pandora, and that ride is just incredible.
So good.
My number 3 was Expedition Everest.
Wow, I did not anticipate that one out of you. Wow.
Yeah. You know, Expedition Everest, when we wrote it the first time, I had no idea when we were going to go backwards and how we were going to start going forwards.
And also, that's high. You can see a lot of Disney World from when you're like going up the mountain.
And yours was your number 3?
Space Mountain.
Ah, Space Mountain.
Very
you
good.
Love Space Mountain.
The sensation of going to lose limbs because of the wooden beams that can be so short and getting decapitated.
You feel like you're going to be decapitated.
You literally feel like you're going to be decapitated,
you
but
can't
there's
see
such
anything.
a rush that is just so good.
We laughed together so hard on that ride. My number 4 is Toy Story Mania. It's so interactive. There's not many rides at Disney that are interactive. Okay, yours?
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This ride and just the technology that Disney does have to make rides, it's very impressive. And then I just loved the ending. Nothing can stop us now. I don't know how.
It could get any better. You like the ending, you don't even know the words. Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was my number 5. So I will just echo everything that you said.
My 5, Expedition Everest.
And our next category is photo spots. My first favorite spot is the castle.
I wrote in front of Cinderella Castle, in parentheses, duh.
Our photos in front of the castle came out so great. Our together ones, our individual ones. You don't take a picture with the castle. It's like not eating something Mickey shaped. Why bother going? Okay, so your favorite was?
Cinderella Castle.
Yes. My second was Toy Story Land. I loved my photos. I loved the photos that we ended up getting together at the end of the day. Yours?
My number 2 is Hollywood Boulevard. When the sun hits it just right, like in The Emperor's New Groove, these hills sing, that street sang like an opera. It was awesome. It's so good.
Some of these one-liners today, I don't even know where they're coming from. My number 3 was Pandora. Absolutely loved taking photos in Pandora. It is one of those things where you come to Disney and you say, oh my god, how does Disney do this? How does Disney create something that was in a movie come to life and you feel like you're here?
My 3rd was Toy Story Land.
Ah, okay.
To echo everything that Brianna said just previously.
Yeah. What was your number 4? You actually go first.
I think this will shock you. The Tree of Life. I couldn't help but not just like stand there and look and take a picture
every
and
time
just
you walk
smile. Gives you like a jolt of life, like in the Tree of Life.
Wow, pun intended?
Pun intended.
It definitely wasn't intended, but you just said it. You are never going to guess my number 4. The theater at Magic Kingdom. It is such an adorable spot to take a photo. Kind of similar back to your statement about Main Street USA. Nostalgia of going and sitting in a theater, and all of those big bubble lights inside, like the Edison bulbs, are just really, really cool.
Yeah, really cool.
All right. And your last one?
My last one was Star Wars Land.
Oh, what?
It was really cool. It was really cool. I photoed everything.
I can agree that that is a great photo spot. My last one, it's in Animal Kingdom, but it's not the Tree of Life. The Festival of the Lion King wall, where the bike is broken in Animal Kingdom, where that family took a great photo of us. I think that Animal Kingdom has so many great hidden photo spots. I think that's one of the best things about Disney is you can take great photos really anywhere. And I think that when you get into the parks early, pro tip, if you're going to the parks and you want good photos, like make sure you go as early as possible and spend your first hour or hour and a half taking your photos. We are finally on our last category, and our last category is all randoms. So random things that we love about Disney. I would be lying if I said that I had 6 and I didn't cut one out of the list yesterday. These are in no particular order. I am gonna share first because I'm so excited. Having Starbucks in the morning at Magic Kingdom. We sat both Magic Kingdom mornings right outside of the plaza at a table. Nobody was there. Just drank our coffee and like laughed and kind of planned our day and enjoyed the morning while you could just stare at the castle. And who doesn't want to drink a delicious Starbucks that says Disney Parks on it because their park cups are cute. And staring at the castle in the morning, like, I'm not complaining.
I had that on my list as well. It was just good.
That was on your list too?
Yes. My next one is on Disney's Magical Express the Mickey Mouse cartoons that they play. It just puts you in the mood when you were going there.
I would just like to say that was such a great random. I cannot wait to hear the rest of yours. That one's really good. If you don't know what the Magical Express is, the Magical Express is a transportation service from the airport to your hotel. That is going away at the end of 2021. Disney has not announced yet what they're doing in replace of it. My second random is wearing mouse ears.
Just from a boyfriend perspective, I think you are, even though rented, you are adorable and cute every day, every minute of every day, even when you're sleeping and not looking your best. You just brighten up 10 times when you have the ears on.
Absolutely.
Just for me, love every second of it.
I think I feel 10 times more confident than I ever have in my entire life when I wear mouse ears.
My next one is the Disney H2O shampoo, conditioner.
Oh my gosh. Your randoms are so good.
Disney H2O products will be in my bathroom
Their
shower.
H2O products in the bathroom are just amazing. Another random that I love, this is a really silly one, the ability to mobile order.
That's a life changer.
Mobile ordering on your phone
good.
is such a great idea. Not having to wait in a queue for your food. When we went to Pecos Bill, we ordered our lunch and our food that we had at Pecos Bill right at, I think it was 10 o'clock, to eat at 1:30 because we wanted to get in to make sure that when we were ready to eat, we didn't have to wait in a line. We would have been a part of their 1 o'clock chunk of food. Mobile order. Cheers to you. Never go away, because that is the best thing ever.
Another very random one for me. It was the walk from our hotel room to the main tower of Coronado Springs.
Yeah.
And just the bridge and just like walking up to the main building. It's a very beautiful walk, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was just really beautiful.
Nice.
Another random, late night dining reservations in the theme parks.
Did not do that. Nope.
So
that's very good.
We made 2 dining reservations a half hour before park close. Our Yak and Yeti reservation was at 6:30. The park closed at 7. And our Be Our Guest reservation was at 8:30. The park closed at 9. Walking out of the park when no one is there, it was dark and all lit up. It was so peaceful and so beautiful that if you have the chance, make a dining reservation 30 minutes before the park is closing.
My 5th one was outside of the hotel movies, where they had like that blow up movie
Oh, that was
movies,
really
and they were able to show. We just walked upon and we didn't even realize that was an event happening. All hotels do this.
Yeah.
So
certain nights they do it.
So it was nice. Like we randomly walked on and there was Stitch on the lawn of Coronado Springs, and
That
we
was
sat
after
there.
Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, it was
That
after
was a
Animal
great
Kingdom.
day.
So we just sat there and watched Lilo and Stitch. It was awesome.
That was nice. One of my other favorite randoms is the refillable mug.
This was my last one.
The refillable mug is when you're at a Disney resort, you pay, I think it's $19.99 plus tax for this mug, and it is completely refillable for your entire resort stay. You can fill it with anything that you want, sodas, waters. The minute that you buy 3 sodas, it's paid for itself, and you get to take this like heavy duty mug, and it's all of the different, like, we've got a Mickey waffle, we've got a cartoon Mickey, the Mickey Club. You can buy mugs that have different styles. Fingers crossed, though, they have holiday Christmas ones, cute. Because I would definitely buy one if it was holiday themed. Absolutely. Yeah. My last random that I could not share, a magic band.
Oh, so good. So good. It's everything on your wrist.
There's just nothing better than having a magic band. I will never go to Disney again and not have a magic band. It is your ticket into the park. It is your room key. Because I was the one that booked the reservation, my credit card was already on my magic band. We went to guest services. They put his credit card on his magic band. You don't need to ever take out your cards. Everything is charged to you all at once. And you never have to worry about your park tickets. You never have to worry about any dining reservation. Everything is just, it lives on this band. And fun fact, actually, I'll have it linked below. You can buy, it's called a puck holder, which is the inside of the magic band. You just unscrew it and slide it into this little sleeve that slips onto your Apple Watch band. So Cory, that's what he's gonna do on our next trip, and I'm just gonna have my magic band.
It was truly annoying when we were like, what time is it? I always went like this. Oh, this is not a watch. Well, this was fun. I enjoyed every second of this.
This was so fun. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure if you have not already to please like this video. Make sure that you subscribe as well. Click that subscribe button. Thanks for hearing about all of our favorite things about Disney, and can't wait to see you in our next video. See you real soon.
Bye, guys.